Alright, welcome back everyone. We have managed to build our Moth ship there. We're gonna get that underway, and hopefully I can get my fleet assembled there before the Thalans decide to go to war with me there, because they have occupied the planet I was trying to grab from them there. I have no idea where their battle ships are right now, so they could be coming towards my planets or stations or ships for war, or they are just being bullies, in which case they're still going to go to war with me relatively quickly, so I need to be prepared for that. So we have more of these constructors being built, and damn it, I said to build a standard one, didn't I? So why is this 2 turns over my Mark 1? Why is that? Do I have a way to find out what's different about this in the constructor? Probably not, because I thought it was like the exact same things before. I guess not. Oh well. We'll keep going underway, I guess. It's kind of annoying that they have it like this, though. I would have liked to go for my builders rather than the constructors here, but well, I was hoping to just go to that ship there since it was selected, but okay. Oh well, enough stalling. Let's get started. We have our Moth here. It's a bit of a decent ship. Maybe not the best looking ship, but we're going to get started on it. And we're going to have... I'm tempted to kind of remove the hyperdrive there, because how much is that costing me on the maintenance cost? If... Let's see. Actually, it's not costing me any maintenance, so maybe it's worth keeping on there. It's just the extra time to build that's the issue. So I take back what I said, and we're going to get started on some Moths. They're about 1.1 on the maintenance cost, so we're going to see how does that compare to my Firefly 1.4, so a little bit cheaper. It's mainly because of the deflector though. That's the main reason why it's cheaper. So we're going to stick with that there. We have a Firefly built. We have swarmers on the way up. So we're going to have a decent amount of ships able to engage at some point. I just want to keep these Fireflies around to deal with our pirate friends before they become too much of an issue. And before we really get underway, let me take a look at Sekion 3. See what I can get going in this planet, because what does it need right now? It's getting there in population. The approval is at least now we're starting to get a dip in the approval, so it's not in overabundance at least. And it looks like, yeah, if it was at 100% it would be a 25% boost, but trying to get the max 100% without going over is pretty difficult, so I'm not going to really go with that just yet. What I do need is more terraforming. But what's the best thing I can do for this planet? Because, let's see, it's not going to be much income, and I don't think it's... I doubt it's going to give me really much income at all. Because, yeah, it's not a very big world there. And I don't think, yeah, the gross income is not going to be that massive. 7.7, that, well, it's going to get upgrade there. It's going to get a boost to the colony ship. So that'll help a little bit, but... And I can also rush a couple of Moths if I so wish, so that might be an idea too. Can I rush a single Moth? How much would that cost? Oops. Let's see. Whoa, that costs everything I have, so maybe not the best idea. Oh, forget about that for now. Ships are expensive, needless to say. But at least I have everything going there, and Sekion 2 is an empty queue, so I'm going to have to see where that's at in production so far. Because it honestly feels like forever since I last updated my worlds. So I don't even know what I had intended for them, or where they're even at in their stage of development. So where is that ship? That's what my main concern is. Okay, there they are. I'm still concerned they're going to try and go to war. And they can go 5 hexes, so... They could attack me, yes, 33 missiles, that's going to be hard to beat. I'm going to need a lot of Fireflies if I'm going to deal with that. With 200 health, no less, so... I have a lot of deflectors to utilize, but deflectors aren't going to do me crap here. So, if they go to war, which they're likely going to very soon, there's not much I can do. Those ships are going to be gone. And just because they love war, that's the only reason I'm losing favor with them, to be honest. Yeah, and then they see me as ripe for conquest, so I can't help it if you guys decide to get like massive production boost. For crying out loud, they have like nothing but medium ships there in their entire fleet. Let me actually take a look again in diplomacy and just show you for what firsthand what I'm up against here. Let's see. We have these other. There's a medium. Searchers are medium. Okay, let's keep that in mind. We got prospects is small. Cargo. Let's see. Trust is a medium. Another cargo. So we got one searcher. We got 4, 5 trusts. All medium ships. Keep in mind. Jesus Christ. We got Oath as a medium. They have like 20 medium ships. How the hell? That's the one thing I hate about these damn forexes. I want to have a nice challenge there, I just don't want to be handicapped. And it's ruining the mood really quickly, I gotta say, but not much I can do about it. And this colony looks like it's all but done, so what the hell can I do with this here? Do I have terraforming? No, I don't have any terraforming available to me. Approval is perfectly fine there. It's actually got a bit of an overabundance, it looks like, of approval. And how's the population looking? Okay, I can boost population growth maybe. Because it doesn't look like there's anything else that can help me here. Because once the population gets up there, that'll balance out the approval and I'll get more value out of that world. So that's what I'm going to do. And how many more ships can I get out of this fleet? I'm at 8 of 13 and they can get 10 of 16, go figure. So they can put another medium ship in there if they so wish. Ooh, Miranda 1 is done. And it's upgrade to a shopping center, so that's going to give us... Well, it's not really much income there, considering all the maintenance and that, so I'm guessing that's the reason there, but we still got a lot of choices here. Approval's starting to dip down a little bit too, so gotta be careful of that. It's going to keep growing, so I might need to get some kind of approval station going on here. Oh, and that actually gets the boost itself because of the manufacturing synergy, so that's nice to know. So the question... I think, let me see, how quickly is this growing? 0.2 a turn, so that's, I can get entertainment center later for the approval, I don't need to worry about that. And what else do I need? Because production is perfectly fine, so I can get more income. I also would love to get more influence, but I can easily do it with the terraforming, so I'll leave that be for now. And I kind of want more income, kind of, because once I start building a lot of ships there, I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to rapidly run out of the income to afford them, I think. Especially since this world has a lot to offer me. I kind of hate being thrown in a bunch of different directions. I got 2 biodomes. Got the medical center there, which I could probably demolish at some point once it does get max population, or at least capped out to a reasonable length. I could probably demolish the research station there to kind of get more value, make that as another factory. So that's probably what I can do. And I also got another area there, so I'll probably put the entertainment center there. Yeah, because that's not going to overcap, so that's good to do that there. And I'll be busy upgrading too. Come to think of it, can I change the sponsors to give it full production? Or is it not here? I have to do it down. I have to do it down in the world, don't I? Let's see, where is the governed planet? Let's see. So this is going to be suck a little bit, but I sure can afford a little bit less production. And let's see, do I want to do it for these worlds? They're still busy developing. And we have our sort of preparedness center and they're busy upgrading. Yeah, let me boost that a little bit too. Just a little bit. It'll slow their development down, but hey, Hopefully it doesn't affect too much else. It should be just the manufacturing it loses out on. There we go. And that should speed up a lot. Hopefully. Because what are we looking at? 54 a turn. So this is going to build them in a little bit under 2 turns. Or a little bit over 2 turns there. So maybe I could probably ask for a little bit more to try and get it on there, because I don't think there'll be an overlap between the moths that I'm building. So I do need to be careful of that. Now let's see, do they actively attack my ships here or not? Because I kind of would like to keep... Nope, they didn't go anywhere else, so... we're good. So I gotta be ready for them then. Whoops, oh crap. Thankfully though, was still able to go in there. And I kind of want perimeter scanners, don't I? Because I don't suspect they will attack just yet. Although I can just order another constructor to help fix that problem. So scans right now to keep a better eye on them. We have 3 more slots left, so we could put 1 more swarm in that fleet. Not going to be much for missile defense, sadly. Those deflectors are all but useless. So I'm going to have to consider swapping them out with these swarms here when they arrive. I think that's what I want to do. And then maybe refit those swarmers because they're going to be cheaper. They're going to be more useful. At least they get... Now, come to think of it, he does have ships that are energy based, so I may want to try and keep them alive at least. Ooh, perfect, we got a Firefly. Only 2 logistics, so we could use that. And what? And that's 1 logistics, so we could do that. Build up a nice sizable fleet there. Maybe that'll... Just having a big enough fleet might deter them. No, not quite. They're still hating me. And let's see. Oh, at least I have someone on my side there. The Ordair Conclave is the only one who actually is starting to like me, I think. Okay, I take that back. The humans are liking me too, but that's only because they're away from me. But hey, at least they don't see me as ripe for conquest, so I should be happy about that. So that's what this is going to be about. It's just going to be preparing for the worst. And there's not much else I could do in the meantime. We got a cutter almost done there. We got a cutter almost done there. And I would like to explore a little bit more, but I want to be ready for those pirate ships and deal with them. Because I am not quite sure how much of a threat they'll be to my planet, but I think they need troop transports to do that. So I could probably see them coming if they are going to try and conquer my world. And mass production is down. And unfortunately I'm going to have to focus on warfare engineering, I think. Which means I need to get some upgrade weapons. Let's see. Point defense there. 12 points of missile defense, so that kind of almost seems like a must, doesn't it? And actually, let me see. How long is it going to take for me to get my medium ships? Where is it? 0 G. Let's see. I don't know if carrier module. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you can actually... Oh, 0 gravity optimization is right. Okay. So it's still 17 turns. Wow. But it's not too terribly far away, actually. But why the hell is it so damn expensive? Although it means I have to complete the orbital thing here. So what is it did I want? Capacity or logistics? Those are tough choices. But I haven't been utilizing capacity too much just yet, so I may want to go with logistics. Although, the capacity is kind of more fun, isn't it? Because I can do a lot more things with my ships as I build them. But I like logistics, because I'm not going to utilize that extra 10% I don't think just yet. I would think anyway. I just gotta be ready for war. They're gonna come at me any time now. I wonder, can they actually take on the starbase? That's what I'm curious and worried about. Because they could be a threat. And let's see, can I move this? I wonder if I can move that rally point anywhere. I thought there was an option to move these rally points. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I can't move it. Alright, it's just down there, so start getting my fireflies and swap out the swarmers, and then I should have a relatively good type of fleet, maybe? If it's possible. I'm worried they're just going to attack that starbase there. It has, let's see, 33. Yeah. They can easily attack those without issue if they so wish. I am worried. Let's see how badly this goes though. And let's see, that's 2 logistics points, so I can easily, let's see, eject one of the swarms there and have this Moth meet with them. At least start getting a fleet that's capable of fighting them, if nothing else. So let's see, we'll build some more swarmers here, because why the hell not? It's relatively quick there. We got really good income right now, thankfully, so maybe I should get ready to focus on pure ship production there. And okay, moment of truth, do they attack? Because they're not going to do it now, they're going to do it in like the next few turns. That I can almost guarantee. And I won't be surprised if it does, if that happens, so let me try and garrison a little bit. And how many more of these shield swarmers do I have? 2 more. So I can have them amp down there easily enough, so I'll eject these ones. Let's see, make sure these are the Mark 1s there. And I also got a Firefly I don't really care about, do I? Although beggars can't really be choosers, so I do need to be careful. Oh, that was a Firefly, wasn't it? I thought it was a Firefly I was sending to him, but I guess not. So, I don't have as many ships as I thought I would have. So where... There's a Firefly, so where are my Moths then? Yeah, because I built at least one Moth, didn't I? Huh. Maybe I didn't. So that lets me back just a little bit then. At least I have the extra ships there, and that should be enough to kind of deter them a little bit. If they do decide to attack the station, but of course that just means they can attack that one down there. Not that I'm really using Duranium all that much. And time to deal with these pirate cutters. Nothing fancy. I'm not too worried. Those 3 Fireflies are gonna pretty much destroy any of them that get in my way. Heck, is kind of overkill a little bit, but at least 3 of them will keep them from taking any damage that they'll be forced to back off. So they're self-sustaining for the time being. And I have swarms here to kind of form up. And I've got to form up these fleets here. What else is idle? Okay, we have another Firefly there, so I'll just have it nearby that station to kind of provide a little bit extra support, but they have a lot of oaths. Which are what these things are, right? Yeah, they're the oaths, so I need to rely heavily on missile defense then. Oh. They're gonna converse with each other. I think they're conspiring against... Oh wait, that's my ship. Never mind. For some reason I thought it was in connection with the Thalans. Cause damn, that ship's out in the middle of nowhere. And I explored all this region too, so I don't even know where their homeworld's at. It's kind of funny. So, I don't know where they're at then. But I can eject these 2 ships, at least. Is there a way to kind of... Okay, I can just shift-click them both there, that works. Then we'll group up with them, and then it'll be at least better than nothing. Until I get my Moths going. I'll have a good amount of firepower to match them, I think. just not really defenses, but to be fair, neither will they. Oh, there's my Firefly. Or 2 moths. I was wondering where the hell those things were, damn it. There. Now we got ourselves some real firepower. And that takes up 3, so that will fill out perfectly. So I just need an intercept. And I might as well, if nothing else, garrison these star bases with most of my swarmers, because that's probably the best use for them. And I'll have these ones accompany the Firefly, I think. In case they send the, what is it, the Searcher, I think, which I believe is their energy type ship. So I'll be okay with that. And I'm also about to get my improved logistics there, so I can make my fleet even bigger. I just want to keep an eye on there. They still think I'm ripe for conquest. They still hating me, so it's only a matter of time till they decide to try and beat me to a pulp. And the only thing I got going for me is some population, which I hope would be a good thing. 3rd treasury, 3rd economic power, 6th military power, 5th in overall power, so that's not reassuring. And they're 2nd in military power, so... And they're still 2nd in income, so that goes to show how much of the underdog I am, even with this income continuing to surge. But I'll be able to fix that in time. And these moths are going to be my key to it. Keep building more moths, and I should be alright. Because they're going to negate a lot of the damage for me. They're just not going to be as potent, so I do need to be careful. Oops, I did that wrong. Yeah, I want to kind of have them form up with the ship down here, damn it. No, I do not want to declare war. Do not do that, please. And I'll just move the rally down there, because my moths are going to finish up pretty soon. And just keep moving the swarmers, because if there's anything they're good at swarming. And with my logistics, they're going to have a nice mass number of them. So it's going to work out pretty well there.